Hello, everyone. Sorry, Enrique, when he left there, decided that he would knock the full video off because we give him admin rights so he could pull up comments when my internet wasn't very good. So I'm just going to invite Phil back in and we'll carry on from where we were. So I can only apologize, everyone. Hopefully, everyone comes and joins me back in a second. But I was talking about the Leeds and Darlington, the Yorkshire and Darlington game, and I'm just going to say from my point of view that this is a nightmare talking by myself. By the way, for the 14 people or whatever it is that's watching now, the Yorkshire and Darlington game was a lot closer than what the scoreline suggests. But Yorkshire did deserve the win. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens next time. Phil, thanks for coming back, man.
Yeah, I didn't log us out.
Yeah, and Ricky logged us out, everyone. Like, we give him admin for one show, and there's a big red button at the top right-hand corner of our software here that says End Broadcast. There's another button at the bottom of our screen that says Leave Studio. Guess which one he pressed? Unbelievable.
Yeah.
So our stats and everything for the show today, Phil, is ruined. Okay? We can just wing it from here now. Doesn't really matter. Enrique has ruined the full show.
I didn't know you collected stats. I thought we just did this for the heck of it.
We do, but we get some hellish stats, to be fair. So the next game that I want to talk about, you're going to have to merge these videos together. Any of the editors that's watching, put the two together, stick it on YouTube. Basically, the next game I want to talk about was that last Giants, Northeast Giants, versus, yeah, they're called Vikings on that system, but it's still the Northeast Giants, I promise you. So Northeast Giants versus Darlington in the last game, yeah. That game was basically a product of the Steam being tired by this point. They'd played a game just beforehand and they'd got some injuries against Yorkshire, trying to give it all for that game. Vikings came out, they were comfortable. Yorkshire were down to 5 players in the end. They managed to finish the game. It was a tough one to watch, or ref even.
Yeah, I mean, the 3-man tournament, 3-team tournaments are always tough because there's going to be one team that basically plays and then sits and plays, and they are, yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, but
you're banned, Enrique. Get away.
But as I said, the one team, the one team that sits usually has a big advantage in the third tournament. So
yeah, it's one of them where it's normally your home team. So the way that you do it, the home team plays first. The team that's travelled the furthest plays first game and second game, and then they can leave if they like.
Yeah.
And then you play the last, like the closest team again, and it's one of those. It's the same as 7v7 junior. Like it's that they're 3-team tournaments as well, and it's a weird format. Like we were just trying it out this year because obviously Burnley pulled out and then Darlington managed to come in and save the day and give actually a bit of a league.
I mean, you got to give a lot of. I mean, to the teams, to the teams that are 0 and whatever, and the ones that keep showing up, and the ones that keep playing, those are the ones you have to have the biggest respect for. Like Hamilton, we got to love Hamilton, right? They are going out there and they're playing hard, and unfortunately they're not doing so well, but they're playing against some established teams, but it'll come together. And it's really a lot of credit to any coaching staff that is able to get the teams that have been getting beaten a lot.
Can you find the Hamilton versus Highland score? What was that?
Hamilton versus Highland. Yeah, I'll get it in a sec.
Because they played in tournament 1 and it was awarded a walkover to Highland, if I remember rightly.
Hamilton, yeah, it was just wait, Hamilton versus Highland.
Yeah. Because they would have played that game at this tournament just gone.
It's only recorded as 1-0.
1-0.
Yeah, I
So
mean, I don't know the actual score. I'll have to hunt for the score.
yeah, so that'll be from the tournament before, where that was at Edinburgh, if I remember rightly.
Yeah, I mean,
And
in any of the things, it's only got 1-0. It was
yeah,
entered 1-0.
yeah. So basically, that was the tournament I was on about, where Hamilton, I'm pretty sure, beat Highland, but they'd already said beforehand they didn't really have enough players to play a game, but they'd play them anyways, but just not
Right.
record the score. And they beat Highland in that game, but then obviously still got a 1-0 loss.
So it was like a scrimmage more than anything else. And
Yeah, but which is a shame. Can you imagine?
yeah,
Like we're gonna get beat today. Like we haven't got many players. We'll do it as a scrimmage, and then you go out and batter them, and just what a nightmare that would be. You'd be devastated.
Anyway, so I think since we only got 18 minutes now
Yes,
to move on to the rankings. And
the rankings.
well, I think it's clear that we're going to have to put EKP up in the God tier, like you had been saying all along. They belong in the God tier.
Yeah. So
And
what we done the last time, obviously if it was the God tier situation that we were doing, this is where I'm gonna go full screen on this now so everyone can see. And it hides me with my concentration face. So this is the top 10 that we had. If we remember, last week we changed because we've changed from the God tier. People wanted a top 10. And I've got here a will move up section.
Yep.
So at the minute, East Kilbride have played one of their teams and beat them very badly. But they haven't played the other one.
Yep.
I spoke to their coach and they've played a preseason friendly, and he says it's very difficult to tell because preseason they always get beat off East Kilbride, but then during the season they always give them a good game. So, where do we put East Kilbride?
I don't think they would necessarily at this point, until they play the Knights, I don't think they can crack the top 5.
Yeah.
But
do we put them above the Knights being... This is Edinburgh Napier Knights, obviously.
No, not the Rushmore Knights.
No, but that there where I've got them level at 10 there, that's with the Edinburgh Napier.
Yeah, that's Edinburgh and EKP. Yeah, I got that. But Rushmore, we've got there as number 8. They're also the Knights, just so you confuse me.
Yeah. All these teams are the same names, like.
Yeah. I mean, if we look at that, Tamworth is undefeated. Northants Knights is this. Wait, number 8, that 8 is that's Rushmore Knights, or is that Northants Knights?
This is Rushmore Knights. And
then we've got the Somerset Wyverns at 9, right?
Yeah. We've got the Somerset Wyverns at 9, Rushmore Knights, then Solent, then Tamworth, then Giants, Titans, Cheetahs, Exiles, Senators.
Yeah. So I think we've got to put the EK. I don't know. You could just leave them at 10 until they play each other, tied.
You could.
But I really think both of those teams would probably beat Solent, Rushmore, and Somerset. Would they beat Chorley? Probably. I mean, that's Chorley. Tamworth at number 6.
Tamworth. They could, both these teams, because we ranked Edinburgh at 10, didn't we?
Yeah, but that was just on the basis of one game against weak competition, like one tournament against weak competition.
Yeah. So do we move them
tied at 10 until they play each other? Because we ranked them at 10. We ranked the Knights at 10. 3. They went 3-0 against weak competition.
So what was the Knights score? So the Edinburgh Napier Knights, West or East? Or which one's the best team? West. What was the West score against the other 3 teams?
They scored 130 points out of 3. But they didn't give up any. I think we got to put EKP above Knights right now. So it might be the Knights drop off.
So we'll have this go to here.
Yeah.
And we'll change this to in the hunt.
Yeah, but I think both of them are going to bump off. You know, someone's got to lose in that thing, but 7, 8, 9, 10, or 7, 8, 9, and even 6. When does Tamworth play again? That's the question.
I'm not sure, if I'm honest.
I mean, it's really weird. They've got
results in there now, apparently.
Right, but we don't. But there's a tournament next weekend, so they play at Birmingham next weekend. So
we're gonna find out more about Tamworth and Birmingham then, aren't we?
Yeah, but Birmingham's not on our list either.
Yeah, Birmingham could come up into this though, couldn't they?
Yeah, but I mean, I think we'll have to see.
Yeah, I mean, obviously,
Birmingham's only 3-2 right now, so I wouldn't count Birmingham.
Yeah, they're not coming into this. Then.
Yeah, unless they go 3-0 and they beat Tamworth.
Northants Knights, people were asking about earlier on. Are they in the hunt?
They're 5-1-1 right now. I think we kept them off. Up.
Is it worth putting them in the hunt at least?
Sure. Do they have another tournament though? That's the thing. They play their home tournament next Saturday. This Saturday could be pretty interesting.
And was it the Blackhawks that they drew against?
Blackhawks they drew against, and I think, but they do have one loss. Who beat them? The Knights got beaten by. The Knights got beaten by. Who the Knights lose to?
I have no idea. I'm sure there's someone in the comments can tell us who the Knights have lost to. If I remember, was it not? Did they not lose to someone?
They lost to the Blackhawks. They lost to the Blackhawks.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Like, so if they have lost to the Blackhawks, she'll put the Blackhawks in the hunt as well.
Yeah, should do. Yeah.
I'm more than happy to do that. But mainly, we've got Scottish teams there waiting to be playing now because they've got a lot of tournaments left.
There is also a big tournament at Wembley this weekend. And so I know Wembley's 5-4. I don't think they're going to go. I don't know. That it'd be pretty tough. They're playing Kent again. I don't think they can see them going up, but it could move them up. Because they're currently they're in the C tier.
They're in the Wembley or in our B tier. So
where are they?
Wembley are here in our B. So obviously this was a year. Then we had God tier.
Yeah.
So Wembley in our B tier.
I mean, they could move up to the A if they do well against Exiles, but I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, they could. But, I mean,
yeah, this weekend's telling in under 16s.
Yeah,
we'll see what happens. I mean, it's really kind of tough for both, Sheffield and Hearts, who have been sitting there waiting. They finished 2 weeks ago, and what's going to all the other teams still playing. I can tell you one thing in the Hearts Kent camp, that game, on the 24th of September, those two games against the under 16s, under 19s, that's going to be some dooziness.
I really want to come down and watch that.
I think I'm going to be there for that one.
I think I might have to be because I just want to see what it will be like.
Yeah, I think I will. I'm still a registered coach. I think I will be on the sideline for Hearts that game.
I think I might register as a coach for you as well then.
Yeah, transfer do a BAFTA transfer. I'm not sure.
You can do 2 this year for everyone that knows what Mike's doing for a forfeit later in the year. You'll see.
Okay, so under 19s, I think we're all set here.
Yeah, I think we're set on this one as well.
And I think under 19s, there's only one game, and Blitz beat Southeast London.
South London
Renegades.
Yeah, Renegades. That's it.
And South London, not Southeast. I was like, I've got confused.
South London Renegades, yeah.
Which it's good to see the Blitz winning. The score wasn't tremendous, like 24-0 or something like that. The Blitz obviously are not the team they have been in the past, so I don't think that's going to shake up the top 5 of the under 19s division.
Nah, I don't think it is either. To be honest, I don't even think it changes anything.
No.
It's U19, if I'm completely honest.
No, Cheetahs are a class above in that league right now. So it's really a shame.
I would say so.
It's really a shame to see what's happening without tournament a playoff.
I know that under 19s fixtures, we've got our last fixture of the season at under 19s this week.
Yeah, there's not a lot left.
No, we've got ours, and we're playing Northeast. Wigan pulled out against it.
You're Div 2 though, right? So
yeah, we're Div 2. Yeah. I've asked a few teams if they'll play with, and there's still youth tournaments going on. So I know there's a youth tournament at Chester that week.
There's lots of tournaments and youth going on this weekend.
Yeah. So we can't play them. Northants. We spoke to Northants as well. They've got a youth tournament, and it was just no one can obviously travel on when they're doing the youth tournament the same day. It's a bit of a nightmare.
Yeah, so, the youth tournament's at Manchester, not Chester.
Yeah, I just knew it was Chester was playing because we asked Chester if they could play us.
Yeah.
And it's one of them. Like, so we're going to be having another tournament where it's just one team that we're playing against that we've already played against, and I've already had a message saying that they're low on numbers. And
yeah, I think a lot of that a lot of the teams that have been losing a bit have been sort of kind of not coming up.
I'm just bored of it now.
Too,
I'm just bored of it. I just want to play. I want to get the next season so we can go play 9s and have fun. Like, I'm just sick.
Well, let's hope it's a real good season. I mean, this season's going to end and like right away. Next season starts with a whole bunch of kids moving up. And
yeah, I've just signed a new guy the other day. So we have a rule. Like, I don't know if you guys do this or any other team do it, but we do like a rookie dance. So at the end of the season, all the rookies go together and they're doing a dance. It's just a bit of fun. Like, that's like a dance competition between them, and they love it. And we had a guy turn up, and he was like, "Yeah, I'll do it. It's fine." And he's a free runner.
Yeah.
So music went on, and this guy just started doing backflips. And I was like, "What is going on?" Like this guy's quick as well, like really quick. 40-year-old, 6 foot, like he's a beast. And then he just started doing double flips, backflips. He done a backflip and then into a front flip, and I was just like, "Yeah, he wins." I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do next season as well.
Reminds me of the story that I was told by my son who's Nottingham Caesar's senior quarterback. They made all the rookies sing on the bus, and my son, they don't know, is actually he's a music scholar at NTU, so he can sing. So
we do that at Sunderland Uni. Actually, we call it rookie yogi instead of karaoke. Rookie yogi. It's fun. It's terrible. These guys are not doing music. I'm telling you that for a fact.
I mean, you're bashing Highland about they're basically all the cave trolls from central Scotland. Watch them.
Robbie, I did not say the cave trolls, right?
You were saying you're basically something like that.
I said they are farmers. They are all farmers that just go and throw sheep all over the place. That is exactly what they do.
Yeah, you can highlight Grant's comment there. So
yeah, I'll bring it up.
Yeah, there we go. So of course he did. It's my son. He gets it all from his mother, not from me. I can't sing a lick. So, but anyway, it's always great to see. I mean, that's part of the whole team building, and we talked about that last week. I mean, under 16s, it's more about the team than it is about the competition half the time. So
yeah.
It's always great to build stuff. I was thinking we could have a discussion about 4 coaches for under 16s as strategy at the beginning of the season, how you build a team and talk about that and get some feedback from people and find out if we can.
Well, I was thinking what we'll do now is ask and see if any under 16s coaches want to come on next week, because next week's pretty much.
No, there's a whole bunch of tournaments this weekend on the 4th.
But I mean for next week is the last. There's pretty much. I mean, apart from Scotland, obviously, I know Scotland would love you in Scotland. I do, anyways. Everyone else doesn't, but I'd love you. But it's pretty much one of the roundups. So I'd like to get some other coaches on to come and give their opinion on the rankings and tell us a bit about your team. Maybe do a bit of promotion and what we'll do for you guys. If you want to talk about your team, we'll put you guys on the screen. We'll clip it up for you, and you can use it as promotion on your social media pages and things like that. Just grow the game.
got to get somebody down from the Southwest because there's lots of good football going on down there.
Yeah.
And if they don't get enough recognition.
Hopefully, we'll have some big news to be able to share with you next week as well.
Yeah, but still, again, that's Northeast football. No one cares about Northeast football except the Northeast.
Not just Northeast; it's everywhere. But
the Southwest, we gotta get some reps from there. So Neil or anybody down there from the Southwest.
Yeah, anyone that you think should be on, tag them in. Tell them to give us a message, and we'll get them all on. But guys, we do have to shoot because unfortunately, I have to do another show now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go eat my supper.
Yeah,
some people call dinner tea in this country. I still don't.
It is tea. It is tea.
No, it's still just dinner.
It's not. It's breakfast, dinner, tea. That I'm sorry. We're gonna end it. What did you say it was? Breakfast,
lunch, and dinner.
Breakfast, dinner, tea. Right. So, I'm really sorry, but that's we're gonna end it there now. It's breakfast, dinner, tea. Settled. We're done. And if you don't put gravy on anything, you're not Northern. Right. Thanks very much, everyone. Take care. Thanks, Phil.
See you later.